Mystical Motherhood is now available on Amazon. Learn how to create a happy and conscious family.
My name is Chelsea Wiley, and I wrote the book Mystical Motherhood to help bring conscious children onto this planet. I think one of the most amazing opportunities a woman has is to bring a child down if she chooses to. And I worked as a labor and delivery nurse, and I worked in medicine in basic clinics with women in pregnancy for years. And I saw many things missing, but one thing in particular is that we never teach women to connect to their baby emotionally or spiritually. And it's a completely missing link. And during the time of pregnancy, women can ultimately change the destiny of the child they're going to bring down. And they can completely alter the characteristics and the DNA of the child. But they're never really taught to connect to the child. They're never taught that it's important to think positive emotions, to reduce their stress, to actually speak to the child. So in my book, Mystical Motherhood, I teach women how to do that. I teach them how to amplify their field, amplify their aura, and so they can feel better and ultimately create a child that feels better and can come onto this earth not having the same generational patterns that they had growing up. One way I'd like to teach you in this video is that all women should know is we need to speak to the baby while the baby's in our womb. And I'm not just saying like play music or, gently say, oh, little baby here, just here and there. I'm saying a minimum of 30 minutes, minimum, maybe a minimum of an hour a day. You have a full conversation with the child while you're pregnant. And you can have this in your mind. You can have this while lying in bed. You can have this while walking around. You can talk out loud. You can just talk silently through your soul to the child. And you want to tell the child specifically, this is, everything you're doing through the day so that when the child comes out, they are not surprised by this earth. Who knows if they've been here before? So you want to tell the child, I'm at the grocery store and this is what a grocery store looks like. I'm now making dinner. Your dad or your other mother, we like to eat beans and rice for dinner. This is your aunt. She talks a lot. I like to do the dishes like this. I like to do the dishes around 6 o'clock and then I go to bed. Just tell them exactly what's going to happen in their day. So when they come out, they're not surprised. Like, oh, we did this before. Mom already told me what was going to go on. It's so simple. But yet we've never been taught that children, they're still connected to source when they're within us. And they're still connected to source for quite a while when they're after they come out. But no one ever told me, at least, and most of the women I know, is just to give them some credit and not assume that just because they're small that they don't understand or don't have the capacity to know or want to know what's going on in the world. That's one way to connect to the baby consciously while pregnant. Another way is through meditation. And everybody doesn't know, well, where do you begin? How do you meditate? And there's different ways to meditate. You can listen to mantras, just have them playing, and that's really wonderful while you're pregnant. It can amplify the child, and it creates a happier home, and it's very easy. I constantly give this to women that I work with to just play music in the background if they don't feel like sitting down and meditating. Another way is I love Kundalini meditations because they're active and they make me feel good and they work really, really fast. And it's a technology that just is creating a better planet. It's not very popular, it's not found in very many cities yet, but it will be. And it's in my book, Mystical Motherhood. I have about 20, I would say 15 to 20 different meditations that women can do specific to pregnancy and to motherhood that can help create a happier family and a more conscious family. And so when you feel good as a woman and you feel amplified, everybody around you is going to feel good. And if you create a child that feels good, you're going to only create a bigger planet that feels, that expands, and a child that's capable of doing something for this world to change the planet. And that's what we're here to do. You can find more of this at mysticalmotherhood.com, or you can find us on Instagram or on Facebook, and you can purchase Mystical Motherhood on Amazon. There's so much more I can teach you. Please subscribe if you like this channel. I take women step by step through the process of creating a conscious child, and I love my job.